What is up, dreamers? Good to be back with ya. It's your boy Robbie Dagger coming back for another episode of Mobius FF, best mobile game there is. And in this one, we're going to be taking a look at the Hall of Fame night. So night job, post Hall of Fame. We're going to do this the same way we looked at the last Hall of Fame jobs. The way we're going to do this is we're going to look at the job card first. And just take a look at what the job brings to the table as is. And then we'll take a look at basically what our night's going to look like when we have them fully decked out, looking good, ready for battle. So let's go into just the job card first. This is the knight. Been out for a long time. I remember when this job first came out, it was very hyped. This guy gets clutch barrier, clutch brave, clutch wall. Honestly, even before Hall of Fame, he was still a decent tank for the right elements. Enhanced fire 15%, enhanced earth 75%, resistance to fire, water and wind 20% for fire and wind, 30% for water, and then 20% resistance to earth. So really good spread of resistances there. Also, the elemental plus 16 is basically kind of a given. Extended break plus 4 is also kind of a given. Healing victory plus 20% is pretty cool. It can help you out a lot. And then the other thing is your defense cannot be dropped. So your defense can't be cut down by enemy attacks, which is really good as a defender. Also, when you job change, it's going to shift your elements to earth, which is nice. The job change recast will be 4 turns. And of course, in multiplayer, you get your 50% more HP and your area element drives. So that's awesome. And it honestly didn't look that bad even before Hall of Fame. But let's look at those custom skill panels that we did get from Hall of Fame. So of course, we get our base attributes plus 50%. Which is, it's going to increase your HP, attack, break power, and magic plus 50%. That's going to be a huge increase to your stats. Plus 20 defense is just great. It's not a whole lot of extra defense, but it's helpful. Steel guard plus 5% is basically increases defense by 5% until the end of your turn every time you receive damage. That can help you out a lot. That can save your booty a little bit as a tank. And then also the enhanced earth plus 200%. So we're going to take a look at what that actually does to the stats. And then you do get an extra panel, of course. You get I think this is the one that gave you boost starter. So when you finish up, the panel you'll be able to share for your other jobs, you'll have boost starter. So not super great now, but as maybe later on when Dragoon gets Hall of Fame, or we start seeing some more wall type breakers, some warrior breakers, this will be awesome. For now, it's kind of just like, okay, like, yeah, that's cool, but it's not that great. So, pretty dang cool. This is what I had set up for beating the Hall of Fame. So at this moment, I'm not planning on changing anything with the extra HP and the water resistances. So check out these stats. Let's strip them down like we usually do. We're going to take a look at the stats and our enhancements and what we've currently got. It's going to be awesome. Alright, let's go to a very basic weapon. So with nothing on the job, I mean, we do have custom skill panels, so keep that in mind. Keep in mind that I'm not going to remove the custom skills for right now, but we are looking at about 8,000 HP, 518 attack power, 197 break power. The break power is hella low. You're not really going to be able to break stuff. If you're in multiplayer, that's not a big deal. I can see why they give the job boost starter though. Your magic's going to be at 485. Not too bad. No crit chance, which isn't a big deal. Very good speed. Awesome defense. So awesome looking there. For weapons, you really can't go wrong with a tank. I usually stick to the Masamune, but you can also, I've seen tanks use the Buster for, extra damage, and also the Elemental Third Strike is very helpful. Drag Vandal's probably one of the better ones in slot. It's gonna make sure that you get your Prismatics if you need them. It's also got the Elemental Third Strike, and it's just a nice stat boost across the board too. So let's just drop that in there, and then let's just build like a silly deck, or something we would use. So I could go with something like Earth Fury, and then Maybe some type of damage focus. I mean, we're just building a deck here. And then let's say like Sarah and Undying. Maybe this is our deck. But as you can see, the HP is through the roof. We're at 17k HP, and this is barely any stat increases. So really, really nice looking job, especially once you get it all finished up. Let's see. Basically, what we're looking at here, as far as basically, I want to show you guys the new enhancements. So up to 278% enhanced Earth on a very, very basic deck. So that 200%, so you're basically at 275% extra Earth enhanced with the new custom skill panels that you get from your Hall of Fame. So it's a really, really powerful tank. That coming with all the stuff that he was giving you before. He's awesome now, basically. Super good. You know, I'm seeing one gold star, one white star. What? Oh yeah, it's looking good, baby. So if you need your fire, your wind, your earth, resistance, I think this job is really going to do the trick for you, especially post Hall of Fame. Now the Night Hall of Fame, the tank Hall of Fames tend to be a little bit easier since you can take more hits, but these dudes still take a while. So best of luck to you if you haven't finished your Hall of Fame yet. If you have, how are you liking your Knights? I hope you guys are enjoying them as much as I am. They're awesome. I mean, if we take this into multiplayer, you're gonna have like 28,000 HP. Let's just check it out really quick. Knight is one of the jobs I haven't used yet in multiplayer, since the tank meta is kind of non-existent right now in multiplayer for some players. Let's find them. Let's build them. We got our Knight, 12 panels, and we're already looking at tons of HP. Just tons. And I would want some debuffs. Debuffs would be good. And then again, not a super serious deck. Of course, I wouldn't rock like all fire cards like that. I might drop like Slowgar or something in there. But if this was what I was going to run, even though it's not max level, check out the 26k or the 26,000 HP that you've got now as a Knight with your still 1-star gold defense using the Masamune. This is an awesome job, you guys. You guys are gonna love it post Hall of Fame. Looks really good. Nice earth enhance. Could probably even do a little tiny damage. You know what I mean? Granted, I wouldn't recommend it. I wouldn't even recommend trying. Just leave that for the DDs. But let me know how you guys are liking your awesome tanks. I think I'll rock mine like this. No cape style for me. Let me know how you guys are liking them, or if you even completed the Hall of Fame, and what your favorite Hall of Fame job is. Post that down below in the comments. I'll be back for some more videos very soon, so if you like this kind of video, please definitely hit that like, share this video, subscribe to it, especially if this video had helped you out. I appreciate it, you guys, and I'll see you again very soon.